How do you get a gatekeeper to like you? What do we have? Candy, respect, free pizza, learn their name, right?
Wait a minute. I heard one I liked. The other ones, I don't know about that, but I heard one I liked. What was the one you used to start with an N?
Learn their name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People love hearing their name.
Yeah.
People love that. See, how you get people to like you are all rapport basics. Smile, eye contact, posturing, saying their name. It's amazing what happens. And also being mindful and respectful of where they are. So if you walk in and they're on the phone and they look busy and all that kind of stuff, and you like lean over the desk, that is not generating a nice rapport. But if you just sit there and say, after they get off the phone, you say, hey, you look really busy as heck. My name's Jamie. I'm from Schreier Physical Therapy. Listen, am I catching you at a good time? Right? You are asking a question right from the get-go that they're going to answer. Am I catching you at a good time? Or I like to say, am I catching you at a bad time? So they have to say no. This has to do with Chris Voss's work around negotiation. Am I catching you at a bad time? Oh, no. Okay, you seem really busy here. Is this a typical day? And you just start doing a little bit of a chit chat. Well, I know with my office, my front desk hates when people just come in there trying to sell, 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 sell. And then you can start bridging into, so what can I do? How can I help you? That's what they're going to say to you. And now you can start that conversation. You can say, well, listen, we're in the area. We're a physical therapy place. We specialize a lot with runners, but we see other people as well. What are the typical things that your office and the doctor typically refers to specialists? Like, what is your niche here?
Yeah.
You're just asking questions. The number one way you can really create that relationship, besides those core basic rapport strategies, is just ask questions. And by the way, you are not there to seal the deal. This is the equivalent of having just an innocent cup of coffee. You are not sealing the deal on this date. You are just asking some questions.
You're collecting information so you know what to talk to the doctor about, right? Because they just open the door for you, right?
Yeah.
I love that. And you know something that I've done in terms of developing rapport with a gatekeeper is seeing what's on their desk, like looking at their nails or looking at their phones and looking for reasons to actually spark a conversation, right? And so I've tried one where I was like, oh my, because a lot of them have really nice nails, right? Like fancy nails. And I'll be like, oh my God, I was like, I love what you did with the nails. Like, can you tell me more? Like, my wife is into this stuff, or and then they start talking about what they like. But that to me is just like a segue of having a conversation, right? So, right?
Absolutely.
What do you think about that one?
There is a theme on this conversation for sure.
I was like, oh, I like your hair. Did you just get a haircut? This is amazing. Last week I saw you, it was like this, you're noticing things. Imagine dating someone for the very first time. You're noticing things that they like. And once you develop that relationship with them on those small little things, it will lead to other conversations. So then when you find out how they refer, you could say, hey, what is it like, what needs to happen for me to be on this referral list, right? Oh, you know what? I'll put you on that list, right?
Can I give you a very good, but it's not creepy, but it could be, but you're not doing it for that reason. So we all, the more you know about someone, the better it is to create commonalities. Another way to create rapport is to have common interests. All of our friends, we have common interests with them. That's why they're friends. So if this could be for the doctor, this could be for the front desk, this could be for the office manager you're meeting with, go on Facebook and try to learn about them. Go on LinkedIn, learn about them. Where do they live? What are their hobbies? What do they like doing? Do you have any common interests in friends? And you can bring that up. You could just say, hey, so I see that I hear that you're a runner. Where do you typically run? What are your tracks that you do? That's a great way to start building relationships and then giving you time to learn more.
You know what? I would take it to a new level so you don't look creepy. If you know that they're a runner because you creep them on Facebook, I would just talk about running. And then I was like, hey, are you into running? But you know that they're into running because you already researched them, right?
Yeah. There's a million tactical approaches, but as you know, Rick, as well as I do, it's about using what works for you, using what is embodied with how you like to show up. Because all of us on this call right now, and everyone that's going to be listening, we already do this for a living. We build rapport. We connect with people every day. It's just using those same things that you do and applying it to the doctor, to their staff, and not trying to be something you're not. Just be you and just connect with people. And I'm telling you, you're going to get plenty of people. Even if you try to screw it up, you can't. It's called the list strategy. How many times I've gone into a doctor's office, I'm talking to the front desk person, being mindful, being respectful, and all that kind of stuff. And they say, well, Jamie, the doctor never refers out. We just have a list. And I go, oh, is that how you refer people? They're like, yeah. What would one have to do to get on the list? I could just add your name. Would you do that? Would you add our name and our specialty? Sure. All of a sudden, we're getting referrals that are just overflow, that don't cost anything, because that's how they refer out. So to build a big relationship with the doc, what I found was a waste of time, because the doctor doesn't care that much about it. They just rely on a list. So getting clear on how they refer to specialists is critical when you're with the gatekeeper, because the gatekeeper means that you're trying to get to the doctor. I can't tell you how many offices I went in, the doctor really doesn't get involved in referring at all. It's someone else on the team. That's the person you want to have the relationship with. A lot of time it's a list, or it's the office manager, or some other person.
Yeah.
So that information is critical.